Now, the growing disconnect between the haves and the have-nots in Nigeria seem to be having a more direct impact on young people, much more than any other demographic. Critically, there seems to be a gradual shutting down of avenues for them to express their views about the country is being run. Now, joining us to discuss the position of Nigerian youths on this matter is Naseer Suleiman, President, United Nigerian Youth Congress. I want to say thank you very much for joining us here on Newsday. And to get it started,
right. Thank you very much.
There's always been talks about the fact that when you look at the median demographic here in Nigeria, the youth populace actually dominates that particular category. As it stands right about now, and we put it side by side with the fact that post-EndSARS, the hashtag EndSARS movement that happened, do you think anything has actually changed in the way probably the political class, in the way the upper class in Nigeria view the youths and their contribution to nation building?
All right. Thank you very much, and good afternoon, Nigerians. Before I answer you, let me begin by saying what is happening currently in our country today is very shameful and a disgrace. A country with great potentials and endless of possibilities for a country called the Giant of Africa. What is happening today is a proof beyond doubt that we have indeed lost the mantra of leadership in our country. It is also a proven fact that innocent Nigerians today are paying for the sins of our leaders and the sins of the past. And the honest reality is, no single person, the system has totally been rotten, and no single person can solve the problems of Nigeria. But what is left for us is for the good Nigerians to come together, forge a new path and a new beginning. Only then we will be able to take all these ridiculous costumes. We will be able to break the wheel that keeps spinning on the heads of Nigerians. And this is our determination for over 13 years today. The United Nigerian Youth Congress was being formed to create a new set of generation that will bring about new reforms and new agendas. Of course, there are a lot of struggles and challenges and sacrifices, but that is what we signed for. And we believe that our country will change for a better. So the issue of, what happened during the EndSARS and everything, politics have played a very vital role in that situation. And I always, try, to avoid, saying a lot about the issues of EndSARS. But whatever it is, our country needs more. And today, the Nigerian youth today, of course, have totally been left behind on certain issues, facing our country, and and the government or the people in general. The government are not doing what they should do in order to give the youth the greatest opportunity they need to contribute towards the development of our country.
All right, Naseer. Earlier you talked about forging a new path, and we're still talking about the realm of politics now. Have the youth taken advantage of the not too young to run bill that was, an encouragement from the last administration, which was established then? How would you gauge their response to that over time, since it was its emergence, as it were?
All right. Whatever the not too young to run, it should be basically out of the question, because me and everyone knows that politics have played a very vital role in the not too young to run issues. But what we are advocating is not just about giving the youth power in Nigeria. It's about having the right people in any position. And the youths, of course, are in a better position to lead our country into the new era of understanding and acceptance. But we cannot do that without, us even knowing what we really want or what we really need. Of course, I told you that we need to forge a new path and a new beginning, because we need to build something called ideology of true nationalism, an ideology of true patriotism. If we can be able to bring the youths together on this, platform, on this mantra, I believe there will be a huge change in the development of our country. You see, what we've been advocating for over 13 years today is how the Nigerians can come up together, of course, to forge that new party that I was talking about, and then how we can be able, to replace a broken establishment with a country that will serve and protect the people. Of course, along the line of our struggles over these years today, we have faced different challenges. We have been ignored, we have been, rejected, but that will not stop us from, doing what we are doing. Failures or the word impossible is nothing to us but a motivation, and we'll continue to do it. Whether you are the president, the vice president, whether you are the Senate president, the deputy Senate president, whether you are a governor or senator or speaker, you are nothing but a public servant. So for those who think this our ideology or this our mandate is not possible, let them know that the wheel of history is about to change, and they will be remembered in the wrong side of history, because we will unite our people and we will change the narrative of our country. This is our mission, and this is what we stand for, and there are no middle grounds about it.
All right. What message you have for young Nigerians growing up in this nation? Because right now you look at Nigerians, several youths are probably
on the 4th of
wait, hold on.
On the 4th of June.
Wait, hold on. Several youths are disoriented because this migration that is happening, not just within the educational class, but also for those in the streets that might not even understand what awaits them on the other side of the divide. But they just know that, or there's this mentality that this Nigeria is not working and we need to leave this Nigeria. What message do you have for youths like that?
All right. Nigeria is the only country we have, and either by, by struggle, we'll continue to serve our country and, of course, to protect our country. We don't have any country other than Nigeria, and that is why on the 4th of June, that is on Tuesday, we will be having a national youth conference. And this conference will not only talk about issues alone, but will bring about certain solutions that we think are the best solutions for our country. You see, those people live in our country, we can't abandon our country when it needed us the most. We must stand, and struggle, of course, and fight for the very sole survival of our country. And that is our determination for for this long that we've been fighting for. So it's not, a solution to leave your country or to abandon your country just because, we have wrong people in power. Power is transit. Those who are in power today might not be in power tomorrow, and our country will remain a country forever. So it is not a solution to leave your country. It is never a solution, to lose hope and faith in our country. So this hope and faith is what kept us moving, and we will continue to move for the development of our country, and to look on how we can replace a broken establishment with a country that will serve and protect the people. And I am very optimistic that Nigerians will be with us, and Nigeria will succeed by God's grace.
Indeed, and on that optimistic note, Naseer Suleiman, President, United Nigeria Youth Congress, we'd like to thank you for joining us on Newsday.